Hello, True Crime Stories family. Welcome back. Today we are going to discuss more inconsistencies with Katie Proudfoot. Katie's timing is all screwed up. As we delve deeper into the investigation to uncover the truth, it has become evident that Katie's recollection of events surrounding the night of Sebastian's disappearance is not entirely accurate. Katie has provided varying accounts of the timeline that don't match up. Katie's account of the timeline with first responders is inconsistent, with several discrepancies and contradictions. There is a new missing person case? Yes, another one. It's another heartbreaking story of a college student named Noelle Lynch, who went missing after an argument with her parents and a car crash. Mental health may have played a significant role in her disappearance. We will discuss this case in detail later.
First time it happened, I was going to be in the home before midnight. The doors are locked at this time.
Katie told the first responders that they was home by midnight. Texas Roadhouse closes at 10 p.m. on Sundays. Sebastian's last proof of life was Sunday, February 25, 2024 at Texas Roadhouse, but the time is unknown. Hypothetically speaking, even if Katie and Sebastian stayed there eating until they closed at 10 p.m., it don't take Katie 2 hours to drive home from Texas Roadhouse. It only takes 13 minutes to get home. Katie lied and told authorities she was home by midnight, but in the Proudfoot's interview with Chronicles, Katie said Sebastian took out the trash and went to bed by 9 p.m. That's a 3-hour difference between them getting home, Sebastian taking out the trash and going to bed by 9 p.m., and Sebastian taking out the trash and going to bed after midnight. In the Proudfoot's interview with Chronicles, Katie said she went to sleep around midnight. How did Katie go to bed around the same time they were supposed to have come home? That's impossible. It's a big difference between getting home by midnight and already being home and going to sleep around midnight. Katie lied to first responders. She said this was the first time Sebastian ran away. She lied in their interviews, saying he's not a runner. However, their neighbors have seen Sebastian alone in the neighborhood before. It's a difference between Sebastian never running away and Sebastian having a history of running away, desperately trying to escape, multiple times from the Proudfoot's house of horrors, even hiding under a car, according to the Proudfoot's neighbors.
Call came in
A
at
911 call
6:33
was
this morning.
received at 6:33 a.m., but according to Katie, she went to wake Sebastian up at 6 a.m. This raises the question of why there was a delay. In her Chronicles interview, Katie stated that it took her only 1 minute flat to search her house for Sebastian. Then she jumped in her car and rode around the neighborhood looking for him. However, the first responders noted that Katie had only searched in one place.
She's not. With his son at the house, the mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a big blue Infiniti.
There's a difference between searching around the neighborhood and going to one place to search for Sebastian. We wonder what made Katie decide to get into her car and search for Sebastian at the Victoria Place subdivision. Was there something specific that prompted her to go there?
And for has anybody been there since the initial? There's a whole bunch of people here now. 4 in the morning.
Who were the other 4 people present at the Proudfoot's residence with Katie? We know that one of them was Seth, Sebastian's father. Is Chris one of the 4 individuals who were there?
2015 had ring cameras, but didn't pick up anything.
517 Hendersonville is with me. 1,000 contact, haven't seen anything either, nothing on ring doorbell.
2023, 24, 18, and 16 Stafford had ring cameras, nothing's been called.
1026, Kellen Way, no contact. 1028, made contact, nothing on their cameras. And 1030, contact, nothing on their cameras.
According to the first responders, there were at least 7 houses in the Proudfoot's neighborhood that had cameras, but none of them captured Sebastian leaving. It's map time. There are at least 4 houses that had cameras or ring cams on the Proudfoot's block. It's a camera at the house on the corner of the Proudfoot's block at 1001 Stafford Court. The Proudfoot's house is straight up this way. Their camera is near the garage. However, the camera would only capture Sebastian walking by this house, or if Katie drove this way because the house sits on the corner and the garage where the camera is positioned sits back from the street. It's hard to see that far down the street to the Proudfoot's house. It's a ring cam at 1015 Stafford Court, a few houses down from the Proudfoot's house, on the opposite side of the street. Their ring cam may not have captured Sebastian or Katie's car coming from their house because the doorway where the ring cam is sits back from the street. The only way it would capture Sebastian is if he walked by or if Katie drove by their house. There is a ring cam at 1016 Stafford Court, 4 doors down from the Proudfoot's house on the same side of the street. However, the doorway with the ring cam sit back too far to see the Proudfoot's house due to their driveway. There is also a ring cam next door to 1016 at 1018 Stafford Court. 5 doors down from the Proudfoot's house on the same side, but it also sit back too far to see the Proudfoot's house. "23-year-old Noelle Lynch has been missing for more than a week and was last seen April 3rd, leaving an apartment building in Los Angeles. There are still so many questions. Her parents said they're worried about her behavior and just want to bring her home. Her parents described her as a loving person who loves going to the beach and watching the sunset. Noelle is from the Roseville and Granite Bay area and was a graduate of St. Francis High School. Her family is engaged in a frantic search with support from the Los Angeles Police Department."
New tonight, we're hearing from the parents of a missing Sacramento State student. 23-year-old Noelle Lynch has been missing for more than a week now. She was last seen April 3rd leaving an apartment building in L.A. I talked with her parents who say they're worried about her behavior and just want to bring her home.
She's a good person. She's a good human. She's caring and kind.
From the Roseville and Granite Bay area and a graduate of St. Francis High School, 23-year-old Noelle Lynch loves going to the beach and watching the sunset. These are photos sent to us by Noelle's parents, showing her with them and her younger siblings. Noelle's mother, Kelly, says she left their home April 1st.
Next thing you know, she's calling to tell us she's somewhere in Los Angeles and had been in a car accident.
Thankfully, we're told she wasn't hurt in the crash, but her car was totaled. Los Angeles police say the 23-year-old was last seen April 3rd around 5 p.m., leaving an apartment building on foot in Inglewood. Police say she left without any personal property and may not have a way to identify herself. Her parents say this is very unlike her.
We had no idea why she was in Los Angeles. And and I drove down there early the next day to try and help her.
Her parents say they booked a hotel room for her near LAX, where the crash happened, but she didn't stay there. They say her phone was found at the airport. Upset and confused by this recent behavior, her parents say the isolation of the pandemic hit Noelle hard, and UC San Diego wasn't easy for her.
And it was just very difficult for her to get back on track. And we had several false starts.
So Noelle enrolled in Sacramento State this spring.
We were really happy for her because she had re-engaged and it seemed like she was making progress.
But then recently they say her attitude started to change.
Just over the last few weeks, she was just upset and, just
Anxious and disoriented.
The Lynches say while they are worried about her state of mind, they say police don't suspect foul play and they're hopeful they can bring her home.
We want to know that she's okay. And then we'd like to get her back and get her help.
Police say she was last seen wearing a dark t-shirt, green sweatpants with a military logo, and white sneakers. Anyone with information is asked to call LAPD. We have that number on our website, abc10.com.
Inglewood is a bad neighborhood with a lot of gang violence, shootings, and robberies. How did Noelle get to this apartment building? Did she meet a stranger? Did she get a ride from a stranger to the apartment building? It's unclear why Noelle was at the apartment building. She wasn't visiting a friend. The detectives obtained surveillance video of Noelle leaving the building, and it confirmed she was not carrying any belongings. Noelle's mother later went to the building, where she found her daughter's things, including a backpack. Noelle's phone was found at the Southwest ticket counter at LAX, but there's no convincing evidence at this point that she got on a plane. How did Noelle's cell phone get left at the airport? Was Noelle at the airport? Was she lost and confused? Did she walk from her hotel room near the airport to the inside of the airport? There have been no other sightings. The father said it's unlike his daughter to be out of touch. We pray that Sebastian and Noelle are found safe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.